Yo guys, it's Big Randy here. We're bringing back building tutorials now, and today I'm gonna build like a spiral staircase. It's not necessarily gonna be like sci-fi or anything like that. It's gonna be probably a modern one. I'll probably build another one that's sci-fi and stuff like that, but whatever theme I build, you can build something similar to it, and you can simply change the details or change the materials, whatever, to make different themes for it and stuff like that. So first you're gonna need a cylinder mesh, or if you want to use a block in the middle, go ahead. Again, this is just to kind of help get you started with this. And I am using F3X. It's pretty much the same thing with Studio. A lot of people always ask me, like, how do you move? How do you do this? I have a Studio tutorial on how to use all the tools and stuff like that. So I think a 3x3 would do a little bit better because the thicker this thing is right here, if you have bigger stairs and stuff like that, if there's like an error or resize issue, it's not going to poke through the other side. So next we need the stair, so I'm going to go ahead and copy this and then remove the mesh. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is make these like glass panels or something like that. They're really thin, and then add some transparency to it. Maybe a little bit of reflectance as well, and we'll change it to like a gray color. And then at the, make them fairly wide as well. And then at the edge of it, I'm going to add like this little bit of wood. Actually, let's add some wood trim around it. That'll be kind of cool. All right, 0 and 0 and wood. All right. Make sure to get your wood grain correct. All right. This will honestly look pretty cool. All right, and you probably want a detail in the middle if you want to. If you want to add some like lights or whatever, you can too, or dynamic lights, you can do that. Alright, again, I have tutorials for all that stuff, so basically you have your main pillar right here. I'm just going to make this slightly bigger. Let's do a 4. Just a little bit bigger. You can add details to this pillar too if you want. Okay, we'll test this in Studio. So basically what you want to do is you copy and paste it, and you rotate it slightly each time. Only raising it just a tiny bit. There probably is a specific movement pattern you want to do, just so you get the best accuracy, which I'm going to go to last for this. That's the hard part about this, but once you get a bunch of them going on, then it's not that really big of an issue, because you just copy and paste it on top of that. I feel like 20 degrees is a little bit short, but oh well. That looks like it'll be pretty good. You can adjust how you want it to be. If you want it taller, if you want it more of an extreme angle, you can do that. You can do whatever you want. Alright. Basically doing it so it matches up with the other ones. Which honestly, this looks pretty awesome. I think these stairs are a little bit big, and the angle is kind of, or the height it's going up at is pretty small, but I think it should work. We might have to increase it. So basically you just keep doing this. You can start copying and pasting a bunch of them if you want. Problem is you have to know mathematically what you're doing. Okay, so this would be, I think, 3. Should overpass that one. Oops. Okay, yeah, it passes that one. So we just have to rotate it to the proper spot. I think it's 120. The problem is it's trying to match it up with the pillar, but this is overall going to probably save you some time. Hope you guys enjoy the music in the background too. I don't know if some people don't like this or some people do. I don't know. Alright. Again, you can be as accurate as little accurate if you want, and as long as it's decent, nobody's really going to notice any errors. Okay. So now let's copy and paste this whole thing again. Again, it takes a lot longer to do it, but it's overall going to save you time because you're not doing each individual one. Alright. I think this is tall enough for people to walk over it. I think this actually will work out really well. Okay. Then you make adjustments as you go. Okay, just a little bit this way. bit that way. Okay, we're gonna change it to global so we can do this a little bit better. That looks pretty nice. Alright, let's go into test mode and test this out. A lot of people always like complain in the video that their stuff falls apart. Make sure you anchor everything. Again, I assume that you know how to build already. And stuff like that. Yeah, sorry for that glitch. Whoa, sorry for that glitchy base plate. But here's a spiral staircase. As you can see, it works out really nicely. I recommend just making it just a tiny bit taller per piece, or whatever you do. But this looks really awesome. Maybe look at that. It's a nice glass fixture. And you can add details to the column if you want to. So like down here. We can make this like a marble type thing if we want to. 4.5, 4.5, let's make it a gray. And then a marble. Let's do some pebble. Haven't tried out pebble in a while. So something like that. This looks like an older type architecture. Alright. The thing I like about doing tutorials is that you don't have to commentate as much. Alright, so it's basically just simply rotating and doing mathematics, and once you get a couple stairs going, you can copy and paste it to save some time. So it looks hard, but it really isn't. Again, it's not perfect, but nobody's really going to notice it that much, and it almost is perfect. I mean, the stairs are a little bit off. As you can see, the cracks are a little bit bigger than some of them, but they overall look really nice, and they look really professional. Again, if you're doing like an actual showcase, I would be accurate with it, but if you're just building a spiral staircase and build a spiral staircase, I mean, it looks really, really nice. But yeah, you can change it to a sci-fi build, do whatever, just customize it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for spiral staircases. It looks awesome. I really like it. I need to start using these spiral staircases more often. I do have a regular stair tutorial if you want to check that out. I have tons of building tutorials. They're all pretty old though. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out. And that's going to be it, guys. Make sure to subscribe, like, leave some comments, and make sure to check out the description down below for more cool stuff.